It's time for this week's matchup of the week. Remind me not to do that again. I'm actually very dizzy. I'm a little out of breath. Don't take me in your fantasy leagues, guys. 3 plays, and I'm probably going to be done. Alright. This week's matchup of the week is between one undefeated team and another 1-0 team. It's myself, Fraggle Rock, and I might have a tie, guys, but I'm undefeated. All right, I'll take it against Team Get Some. Anyhow, this matchup, thought of by ESPN as a complete blowout. They're saying that myself will win by 45 points, 135 to 91. I was supposed to be blowing out a lot of other teams too, and keep having nail biters. This might be the same thing. Either way, I want to shine a light on me versus Josh to show him what it's like to win and win convincingly. Let's get into the matchup, shall we? We look at the quarterbacks like we always do right off the beginning. Yeah, Phillip Rivers against Kansas City, and if I remember correctly, Kansas City has given up just south of a century amount of points in just 2 weeks. So, seems to be favorable to Phillip Rivers and then myself for Fraggle Rock. Do I see 23 points out of Rivers? Yes, but then I see about another 6 more. 29 points for Rivers. Tony Romo, who knows what's going to happen with Tony Romo? Whether he's going to play or not going to play. I know he played against Frisco. He came back and he had a good fantasy day, good football day. I might be so inclined to start Eli Manning, only for the reason that the Dallas Cowboys are on Monday night. Being on Monday night, you're not going to know Tony's status until Monday. You know that Eli Manning will play. Better safe than sorry. It's not like like Tony Romo was going to give you 20 more points than Eli Manning is. But there's a possibility that Romo will get 20 less points than Eli Manning if Romo doesn't play. So I wouldn't be so inclined to play Romo. But as it stands, they're saying Romo. If Romo does play against Washington, I'm going to give him 14 points. Running backs, Adrian Peterson, Frank Gore, Ray Rice, of course, for Wembley. AP going against Detroit. I think it's going to be hard for him. Give me about only 12 points for Adrian Peterson this week. Frank Gore going against Cincinnati defense. Cincinnati has actually played rather well against the defense and overall. Frank Gore has had a very hard time running so far this year. We'll see if that continues. I've watched the game. Seems like it's more his old line, so that gives me a little bit of chills. Anyhow, Frank Gore still will find the end zone at least once. 13 points for Frank Gore. Ray Rice against St. Louis, who's been carved up on the ground. Absolutely carved up. Ray Rice, give me 24 points for Ray Rice. We flip on over to get some. He's got Jamal Charles in the game right now. We know that's not going to happen. Let's see if he makes a trade or something like that to get a running back. Right now 0, so that's skewing everything. We'll see who he gets in. It's going to change a lot of things. Cedric Benson, great week last week. San Francisco's #1 run defense in the league at the moment. I continue to see that happening. Cedric Benson, give me 6 points this week. Santana. Holy crap, I can't stop yawning. Sorry, guys. Santana Moss is in the flex spot against Dallas. Dallas with the beat-up secondary. And Rex Grossman, I know most of y'all are Bear fans, but Rex Grossman looks pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Give me about 14 points for Santana Moss. Receivers for get some Andre Johnson, of course, elite receiver going against New Orleans defense. I see him putting up 15 this week. Deion Branch, New England going against Buffalo. Smart move by putting in Branch. He's definitely seen the ball a lot, and against a Buffalo defense that it scores, the offense scores a lot of points, but the defense gives up a lot of points as well. I'm going to take around 10 points for Deion Branch this week. Santonio Holmes, if he stays in, I don't know if he's going to be in. He's questionable. Same thing with Mario Manham. Because of his concussion. If they both play, I'm going to say about 10 for each of them. There was about 3 plays last week that Manningham would have 3 touchdowns, and either Eli missed or Mario didn't field it cleanly. Wow, this is really weird. Anyhow, tight ends, Vernon Davis going against Cincinnati. Vernon Davis just has been almost disappeared. I wouldn't be too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it, especially I do have an elite tight end in Aaron Hernandez that's sitting around on my bench that if needs to be played, obviously doesn't need to be played this week because he's going to be out. But give me 9 points for Vernon Davis. On the same side, we have Tony Gonzalez having the best 2 weeks that he's had in a row for God knows how long. He's averaging 13.5 points. I can't imagine that continuing. Tampa Bay, give me 6 points for Tony Gonzalez. Defense, Fraggle Rock picked up the Cowboys, go against Washington because I don't want to see the Patriots against the Bills on my defense. That's just me. Forget some. I'm going to talk right through the yawning. And it's actually not late. It's 5:30 my time, so it's not even late. I don't know what the hell I'm yawning about. He's got Saints defense against Houston. Don't see that really as a smart move. We'll see if he picks up another defense on the way. Anyhow, prediction right now, I say Wembley 120. Get some 100. That's before the running back, so obviously he's going to pick up someone. So I'm going to give 2 ways. Random running back. I don't know who he's going to put in. You can't put in Ryan Grant because the guy's not going to get any carries. Joseph Dye has been useless since they're out, since Peyton's out, Marion Barber's out. Who's he going to pick up? He needs a trade for something. He has no running backs, but he might just stick Ryan Grant in there. He's the #2 running back in Green Bay. We'll see. Either way, if he puts in Grant, give me 3 points or 4 points for Ryan Grant. Anyhow, good luck. Get some. You're going to need it.